Imagine waking up every day feeling drained, doubting your worth, and wondering how you ended up here. You're not alone in that feeling. Toxic relationships have a way of creeping into our lives and stealing our happiness, piece by piece, until we barely recognize ourselves. But here's the truth. You don't have to stay in the darkness. You have the power to break free, reclaim your joy, and rediscover the incredible person you are. Today isn't just another day. It's the day everything changes. Let's start your journey toward freedom and self-love together. A toxic relationship is not always obvious. It's not just about overt abuse or visible conflict. Sometimes, it's the subtle, persistent erosion of your confidence, well-being, and peace of mind. A toxic relationship occurs when one or both individuals engage in harmful behaviors, consciously or unconsciously. This can manifest as one, constant criticism. Instead of constructive feedback or support, you're subjected to harsh, unfair critiques that make you feel inadequate. 2. Control and manipulation. One person may dominate decision-making, restrict your independence, or use guilt and fear to influence your choices. 3. Emotional neglect. Your feelings, opinions, and needs are ignored or dismissed, leaving you feeling invisible and undervalued. 4. Lack of respect. In a toxic relationship, mutual respect is replaced by belittling, disrespect, or undermining behavior. 5. Dishonesty and betrayal. Lies, secrets, and unfaithfulness erode trust and create an environment of insecurity. These behaviors create an imbalance where one person thrives at the expense of the other's well-being. Understanding these dynamics is the first step toward breaking free. Why do we stay? The answer to why we stay in toxic relationships often lies in a mix of emotional, psychological, and societal factors. Let's delve deeper into these reasons. Fear of being alone. Loneliness can be a powerful motivator. The idea of starting over, facing life solo, or losing the comfort of familiarity keeps many people trapped. Hope for change. Many stay because they see glimpses of goodness in the other person and hope they'll return to being that version permanently. Unfortunately, toxic patterns rarely change without significant self-awareness and effort from both parties. Low self-worth. Toxic relationships often chip away at self-esteem, leaving you convinced you don't deserve better or that no one else would want you. Dependency. Emotional, financial, or logistical dependence can make leaving seem impossible. You may worry about how to support yourself, where to live, or how to handle responsibilities alone. Cultural or familial pressure. Many cultures place a high value on maintaining relationships at all costs. The fear of judgment or disappointing loved ones can keep you stuck in an unhealthy dynamic. Acknowledging these reasons isn't about blaming yourself, but understanding what holds you back so you can break free. The consequences of remaining in a toxic relationship has far-reaching impacts, some of which may last long after the relationship ends. Let's expand on these consequences. 1. Emotional damage. Constant exposure to negativity and conflict can lead to anxiety, depression, or feelings of hopelessness. You may internalize the toxic person's hurtful words, believing you're unworthy or flawed. 2. Lost opportunities. Toxic relationships consume your energy and time, leaving little room for personal growth. You might miss out on career advancements, friendships, or fulfilling experiences. 3. Physical health decline. Emotional stress can manifest physically. Chronic headaches, insomnia, digestive issues, and weakened immunity are common side effects. Over time, serious health problems like heart disease or high blood pressure can develop. 4. Isolation. Many toxic partners isolate their victims from loved ones, cutting off support systems and making you feel trapped and alone. 5. Broken identity. You might stop pursuing hobbies, passions, or goals that once defined you. Over time, you lose sight of who you are outside the relationship. Recognizing these consequences is a wake-up call, a reminder that staying costs far more than leaving ever could. The turning point, recognizing the need to leave. The moment you realize a relationship is harming you is the moment you reclaim your power. Let's explore the signs that it's time to move on. Chronic unhappiness. If the relationship consistently makes you feel sad, anxious, or frustrated, it's a sign something is fundamentally wrong. Walking on eggshells. If you constantly monitor your words or actions to avoid conflict, the relationship lacks safety and trust. Loss of independence. If the relationship prevents you from pursuing your dreams, goals, or individuality, it's time to reevaluate its value in your life. Patterns of abuse. Whether emotional, verbal, or physical, any form of abuse is unacceptable and non-negotiable. Recognizing these signs takes courage, but it's the first step toward change. Why you need to move on. 1. To reclaim your happiness. Your happiness is not optional, it's essential. Toxic relationships drain your joy and replace it with stress and sadness. By leaving, you open the door to new opportunities for fulfillment, whether through friendships, hobbies, or personal achievements. 2. To rediscover yourself. Toxic relationships often cause us to suppress parts of ourselves to appease the other person. Moving on allows you to reconnect with your authentic self, your values, passions, and dreams. 3. To build healthy relationships. Leaving a toxic relationship creates space for healthier connections. Whether romantic, platonic, or familial, these relationships will be built on mutual respect, trust, and love. 4. To protect your mental health. Mental health is as vital as physical health. Freeing yourself from toxicity reduces stress and anxiety, paving the way for inner peace and emotional stability. 5. To set a powerful example. Walking away sends a powerful message that you value yourself enough to demand better. This can inspire others around you, especially children, to prioritize their well-being too. How to move on from a toxic relationship. 1. Accept the truth. Denial is comforting, but it keeps you stuck. Admit that the relationship is toxic and that it's harming you. This clarity is essential for taking the next steps. 2. Build a support system. Lean on friends, family, or professional counselors. Share your feelings, ask for help, and surround yourself with people who uplift and empower you. 3. Set boundaries. Boundaries are non-negotiable. Whether it's limiting communication or cutting ties entirely, protect yourself from further harm. 4. Focus on self-care. Healing requires nurturing your mind, body, and soul. Practice self-care daily through exercise, healthy eating, meditation, and activities that bring you joy. 5. Seek professional help. A therapist can provide tools and strategies to help you heal, rebuild confidence, and manage the complex emotions that arise when leaving a toxic relationship. 6. Create a plan. If financial or logistical dependence is an obstacle, take practical steps to gain independence. This might include saving money, finding a job, or exploring housing options. 7. Cut ties, limit or eliminate contact with the toxic person. Block their number, unfollow them on social media, and avoid places where you might encounter them. 8. Focus on the future. Set new goals and visualize the life you want. Use this vision as motivation to move forward. What comes after? The beauty of freedom. Breaking free from toxicity is liberating. Here's what awaits you. Self-rediscovery. You'll reconnect with who you truly are, your passions, strengths, and values. New opportunities. Freed from negativity, you'll have the energy and focus to pursue dreams, hobbies, and meaningful relationships. Peace and stability. Without constant conflict, you'll experience the peace and stability that a healthy life offers. Empowerment. Walking away proves your strength. It's a testament to your resilience and self-worth. Motivational closing. Your strength is limitless. You are not alone, and you are not powerless. The strength to walk away from toxicity and reclaim your life lies within you. Every small step you take toward freedom is a victory. Believe in yourself. Trust the journey. And remember, the best is yet to come. You've got this.